Hey guys, how's it going? I've been doing some thinking lately, and the conclusion I've come to is I'm just an old guy with, it seems like, a different outlook than a lot of other folks out there, especially a lot of the other like content creators when it comes to reselling and why, and it's all money based, and it's all what can I do to make more money, and don't get me wrong, money is a big part of it, but I don't know, it just, and I'm okay, I'm not saying that a lot of this stuff is like infomercially, but it's all about the money. It's all about the money. It's all how can you make more money and blah 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 blah. While it's important to have a steady income, okay, I guess people do reselling for different reasons, and that's good. And 9 out of 10 times, from what I'm seeing, is it's money based. It's money based, working for yourself. And when I think of working for myself, I'm thinking, okay, you know, let's look at these late night infomercials. What do they promise? Okay, they promise financial freedom. They promise uh, security. They promise uh, the ability to take vacations whenever you want. And but and you see that so much. It's all money based. It's all money based. While money is very important in this business, and we do it to make money, I guess you have to look at what is your ultimate goal? What is your ultimate end game? Is your ultimate goal to become a millionaire? Is that the shiny uh, prize at the end? Is being super rich, or being moderately rich, or being rich? I mean, see what I'm saying? It's all based around money. And if you've watched Kim and I for any amount of time, money is not the motivating factor. Money is not what's pushing us. While we need money to live the lifestyle we want to live, at the end of the day, it's about the lifestyle and what can we do to supplement and to be able to live the lifestyle we want to live. And what do I mean by lifestyle? We truly can leave whenever we want. We truly can do whatever we want. But it's not because we have a ton of money in the bank, or it's not because we have such a huge business it can operate without us. Okay? It's not about that. It's about doing what we want to do. That's true freedom, okay? Now, if you're money based, if it's all about the money, then you're a slave to the money, okay? You can't take that vacation because your operation cannot function. You can't decide, I don't want to do this today, because you're a slave to your business. While to an extent we are all slaves to our business for a business to be uh, successful, but the point is, it's not all about the money, okay? And there's going to be people out there saying, well, you can't live the way you live without the money. You're right, but that's not our driving force, okay? I'm not a big, huge reseller, but yet I am successful in doing what I want to do, okay? So it goes back to that success is uh, in the eyes of the beholder, I guess. You know, do I consider us successful? Absolutely, I consider us successful because we truly have the freedom to do what we want to do, okay? If we don't want to travel to Hawaii, we don't want to buy a Lamborghini, okay? So it's not the fact that we can't buy it. We don't choose to. Now, if you want to get to the point to where you can say, if I want to buy a Lamborghini, then by God, I'm going to buy a Lamborghini. To me, it's money based. It's all about the money. It's how rich can I get, and it's not a fact. It's not a matter of let me get rich and then I'm just going to kick back and live my life. It doesn't work that way. Okay, unless you want to buy something, come across, buy a house for, 50,000, ended up selling it for 25 million, okay? Or you hit the lottery, because it just doesn't happen. You are a slave to what you're doing. You're a slave to the money when you're focused on the money. How can I make more money? It's money, 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 money. What I want you guys to do, I mean, if that's the way you want to do it, that's great. That's fine. But you're not taking the time to enjoy the process. It's so evident to me watching so many of these people and seeing so many of these posts. It's evident to me that, guess what? They're going to be on that hamster wheel. We talk about the 95, working for the man, working for somebody else. This is special. We work for ourselves. No, you're working for money. You're working for a dream that you're probably not going to achieve, because it's never going to be enough. And this is what I say. I've had money, and it's not that it was squandered away, but I've never had a huge amount of money. Okay, but we've had some money. I mean, now if I choose I don't want to do this, yes, I've got some money, but we're enjoying the journey. We're enjoying the travel. When you watch oh, I don't have time to sit and watch a YouTube video, or I don't have time to make a video, or I don't have time to, oh my gosh, my schedule's so, it's like, hold on a second. Why are you working for yourself? So you can say the buck stops here, because that's about it. I mean, everything else that we should be working towards and getting is personal freedom. Okay, it's financial freedom. I mean, you can say, I don't want to have to worry about money. Okay, you're always going to worry about money. That's just all there is to it. It doesn't matter how much you're going to have, you're going to worry about money. And I'll be the first one to tell you, money does not buy happiness. Okay, you've heard your grandpa say it. You've seen it happen with these people that's hit the lottery. I mean, it's when you base everything on money, it everything else becomes secondary. Okay, that family vacation. Oh, we can't do it this because we gotta, things are going too good here, or there's always an excuse to put money first. Okay, I encourage other people who they consider themselves successful. I'm not here to judge anybody as far as whether they're successful or not, but I encourage other people who put themselves out there, talk about um, your journey. Okay, sorry. Talk about your journey. Talk about how you've benefited from being able to do this. And I'm not talking about being able to buy a house, or being able to buy a car, or because you could do that working for somebody else. I'm talking about what really benefits you personally from, doing this, where and think about what your actual goals are. Are your actual goals to put, $500,000 in the bank? Is that your goal? Okay, or is your goal to, I don't know. There's all kinds of things, and it's at a personal level, but how much of it has to do with actually you and your well-being and your mind, and just, I believe Kim and I have achieved our goals. And guess what? There are still things that pop up. There are still, I'm like, holy cow, man, that is a bill and a half. And then we deal with it. But that's where it's at, because you will never reach that place if you set your standards unrealistically. I mean, it's just, if your goal's hit to put 500,000 in the bank, what are you going to do when you put $500,000 in the bank? Because you're money driven, then it's going to be like, okay, we've been able to put 500,000 in the bank, whether it be through investments, whether it be through, whatever. Okay, it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. Everybody needs to look into themselves and say, what would truly make me happy? And if you're sitting there saying having my house paid off, that's not true happiness. It's not. Or if it's not having a car payment. No, those are conveniences, okay? Because you're always going to have to work for your money, whether it's for a person, whether it's, from somebody else, whether it's in your own business. And how immersed are you in your business? While some people love the idea of being in their business, still consider the goal. I mean, what's the point? What's the point? Everybody says, what's the point in saving all your life's money and doing nothing, because you're just going to die and your money's going to be squandered away by your relatives? Okay, so what's the point? Enjoy your toys, but it's not so much enjoying your toy, it's enjoy the journey. That's what's important, is enjoying the journey. And try not to make it money based. While I understand money is a huge part of living, that's just the way it is, and that makes us a slave to money. Okay, and maybe that's why everybody's talking about it. How to make 5,000 a month selling on eBay, because that's their goal. It's like, how can, because you're looking for people who need to make money, okay, as their goal. That's not so much us. I mean, we are about um, the journey. We're about the lifestyle. We're about finding the cool things, whether it's worth $50 or worth 50,000. It's to me, it's pretty much all the same. It's the fact that we're enjoying our life. We've been through some really hard times. We've been so broke and so poor that we couldn't even pay attention. So we've been there. We're old, and it's just take a minute to smell the flowers, man, because I tell you what, it's nice. It is. It's nice. And I'm not saying that because we're we have financial freedom, because in my opinion, nobody does. Unless, I mean, you know, I just don't buy the fact that money makes everything better. While we need it to survive, it just doesn't happen. So instead of me just continuing to ramble about this, because as you guys know, I'm not super good at getting it from here to here. But I sure know what I'm thinking, and just take the time to think. And I'm not putting anybody else down out there. It's just my perception that everything is money driven. Okay, and yes, business is money driven, but business can also be a personal gratification. Okay, what do you get out of having your own business? What do you get? And it's, don't put a monetary or um, material into it. Okay, because ultimately all that stuff's gone and you're left with yourself. Whether you have $500 million or whether you have $500, okay, you still have to deal with yourself here. And we've gotten to the point to where we've been on both ends, and to us, it doesn't matter, because it's about the journey. If you're in a low, learn from it, and we deal with bad things so much better than what we used to. And this is just an old guy, trying to lend some life experience to somebody who's maybe younger, and then just has the blinders of life on, and only sees one thing at the end of the tunnel, and that's money. Okay, so while money's important, it's not everything. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Tell me how it tastes. Is there smoke coming out of your ears? Let me know. This is just like I said, an old man's thoughts. Have a good day, guys.